Hey guys, Steve Currington, Cross Country Mortgage. Today I'm going to talk about closing. You know, people want to know what happens. Like, how do I close? When do I close? Where do I go? What do I do? That's a great question. So here's what you do. It just kind of depends, right? You get a closing disclosure. We have to send it by law 3 days before closing. Okay, so that means it has your final numbers, like how much money you're bringing to the table, if you're bringing money to the table. It just has all your final stuff. So you have that 3 days before. Now, typically the day before or the day of, the title company will balance the closing disclosure. And there can be some little changes, like if there was an inspection we didn't know about that you were paying for at closing, or something got updated, you changed your insurance. I mean, things like that can happen. So they get that kind of final balanced closing disclosure that you get at closing. There can be a little bit of change that happens from that. And then as far as physically where you go, so you're gonna go to the title company that's handling the title work, the attorney title opinion, depending on what state you're in, that can vary. But we also have what we call an e-close. A lot of times people don't even go into a title company. They don't leave their home, because you can get on a Zoom call and you can essentially notarize all your documents via a Zoom call instead of having to go into the title company. Some people prefer to do that, and that's fine, but we make it really easy for you at Cross Country. We're gonna send you about 95% of all of the documents you need to sign at closing the morning of your closing to sign electronically. So you'll log in just like you signed all your initial loan documents. You will sign all your final closing documents with the exception of about 5% of them. And then we call this our hybrid closing. So you sign most of it digital, and then you go to title, and then that's when you'll sign the remaining documents, which is just basically a few that are notarized. That's also when you'll bring either a cashier's check or you'll send a wire for whatever your funds to closing are. If you have more questions about that, call me 918-281-5475 or go to stevecurrington.com.